St. Charles North in that Burlington tournament, and then won 3-2 over Ankeny in their last time out on Tuesday. And so should be another good matchup here tonight as we're about ready for the introductions here. And the rest of the rankings, Waukee in at number 2 behind Valley, then Centennial, Ames at number 4, Ankeny at 5, Dowling at 6, Kennedy at 7, Linn-Mar at 8, Pleasant Valley at 9, Bettendorf at 10. Kenzie Geiger, midfielder for Ankeny Centennial. Tori Euban, defender. Olivia Wee, a defender. Lizzie Johnson, a midfielder. Kenzie Langstrad, a midfielder. Naomi Lopez, number 13, the keeper. Allie Wyckoff. Paige Freddy, number 18. Marissa Smith, number 19. And Marissa Lopez, is the keeper. And then number 24, Olivia Brown. Chris Allen, the head coach, Nick White, Danielle Jackson, Sam Behrens, and Maggie Lindeman, the assistants. Leanne Grandia, the keeper for Valley. Libby Helverson, a forward, a senior. And Abby Van Weingarten, a midfielder forward, a junior. Megan Nelson, a forward, a junior. Sydney Fisher, a defender. Blake Morrill, a defender, who's a junior. Alyssa Knutson, the sophomore defender. Lily Overstreet, also a sophomore defender. Hannah Olson, number 17, a forward, a senior. Sydney Sharp, a forward midfielder, a sophomore. And Mackenzie Olson, a defender, who's a sophomore. Rob Chapman, Adam Knighty, Nate Ortiz, Lindsay Rasmussen, and Aaron Powles are the assistant coaches. And we are just about ready here for our national anthem.
Just a second while I load the anthem here.
He's got to load the music up. No band or chorus here tonight, so we'll get the CD loaded up. Beautiful night at Valley Stadium. About 75, although on this side of the press box, it's a little cool. And here we go. And there you have it, and you can see the flags just fluttering a little bit there on the north side of the stadium, so not the breeze we had the other night at Johnston where it was really blowing at a big impact on the game. Tonight, probably not quite as much here that we saw on that game we did the other night on CISN.TV. But ready to get it underway here for Valley and Ankeny Centennial. Centennial Jaguars and the Valley Tigers. And Valley in the white, Centennial in the dark uniforms. As we're set to go. And Centennial won the toss. Or excuse me, Valley, I believe, won the toss. So Centennial will kick. And Valley got to choose. They choose to go at the south goal to start. And the center referee checking with his two assistants, and we're underway. And that'll go out to Valley. They've got Megan Nelson and Sydney Fisher up top there, along with Hannah Olson. Fisher, that one's high. And out. You got Nelson playing on the right side. And the boot out by Lopez, the keeper. And that'll be a free kick for Centennial. Captain Tori Euban will kick it. Big boot. Handled in the back row there. Kicked out by Mackenzie Olson. So Centennial now into Valley territory. Looking to work with it. It was Marissa Smith. Taken out of there by Megan Nelson. They'll quickly go up the right side with it. Sydney Fisher. Clear up ahead. Has Hannah Olson up there. She'll try to send it across. Not going to quite get there. But Valley will, nope, Valley won't keep possession. Lizzie Johnson now for Centennial. Back to the middle. Taken away by Valley. Tigers pushing up just a little bit to pressure. Trying to go up the right side. Knocked out by the Tigers. Shadows kind of settled over the playing field here as the lights are on. The sun will go down. And beautiful night. As I said, a little cool right down here in front of us on the west side of the stadium as it's kind of blocked from the sun. Battle for it up there in the middle. Valley looking to get possession back, but it's cleared out. Up ahead to Marissa Smith. Smith takes it outside. Centennial trying to get something going here. 3-on-4 back. Trying to get back into the middle to Smith. Off that wing, but good defending back there. Now, cross it over. Smith header. Right to the keeper. Leanne Grandia. He's got 35 saves and stopping 85% of the shots in there. Freddie takes it outside for Centennial. The defense for the Tigers. Was out of there. Official says nothing there. Play on. get in the middle there. Marissa Smith, and that one is going to be a little dribbler to the keeper. Now Valley will try to get it up the other way on the counter. But knocked down by Centennial. And Tigers will knock it out. Looking for Smith up there. Langstrad also working. Well, Valley can't keep control. They go outside to Lizzie Johnson. She'll try to run it down, but she'll run out of real estate on the far side. It'll be a throw for the Tigers. They'll get it in. Up ahead. Olivia Wee is right there, anticipated that one, took it away. Now she'll lob it outside. And Centennial works it up, but a little too much. And they'll just let it roll out for the goal kick. And that'll go out to Centennial. Mackenzie Olsen over there on defense, defending. This is Van Weingarten. And Grandia will get the try to boot it out. A little bit of wind to her back, not a lot. But a good kick nonetheless. Up into the middle. Handled there by Van Weingarten. Tried to send it up that left side, but Centennial right there. 7 minutes in, no score here. And now trying to work it outside, Megan Nelson. Nelson into the middle, drop back, and a shot is going to go wide. And Valley will pressure up a little bit. Headed up there by Overstreet. Now they'll turn and off the defender right to the keeper. As Sydney Sharp tried to power that through, but kicked it right into the defender. Valley turning it now again. Cleared out by Marissa Smith. Here comes Centennial. It's Tori Euban there. Works it up ahead to Kenzie Langstrad. And Valley clears it out. A little back and forth early here at Valley Stadium. Looks like Langstrad went down and is staying down over there right now. She hit her head, but they're going to stop the time here. She might have hit her head going for that ball. So let's take a break while they tend to her. No score here. 31 minutes to play in the first half. We'll take a break. Be back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Save big in Waukee during Schottenkirk Chevrolet's April sales event. New 18 Silverado Crew Cab 4x4, $35,990, $369 per month. New 18 Chevy Equinox LT, $199 per month. Great selection of the completely redesigned bold new 18 Traverse. All inventory marked way down during the April sales event. Schottenkirk Chevrolet from the west end of Hickman, Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Building a strong community doesn't happen overnight. It takes a vision for the future, the ability to turn a challenge into a success, and individuals who inspire new generations of growth. Greater Des Moines has done a lot of growing over the years, and so have we. At Brick Gentry Law, your success is something that we create together. Thank you for making us a part of your community. Thank you for 50 years. Building a
Coming in for the Jaguars, number 15, Lexi Gutnick.
Lexi Gutnick will come in, replacing, was it Kenzie Langstrat? I think kind of hit heads over there, going for the ball. And, of course, with that kind of thing, you're very careful these days. And they'll bring her over and check her out and everything, and she's pointing to the stands to let everybody know that she feels all right now, and we'll get back to action. Just about 9 minutes gone here in the first half. No score. Nobody's really challenged yet. Centennial, in fact, has had it played on their end quite a bit in the early going of this one. And booted out of there by the keeper. Battle for it, midfield. Who's going to come up with possession? Valley does. Sent it outside. Megan Nelson now. Now it's off of Centennial. Nelson, Hannah Olson up front there. Over in the middle, Libby Helverson. She looks to take it over there, but defender's on her, and then a foul called from behind. So it'll be a free kick by Abby Van Weingarten. Got Nelson, Overstreet in there. There's three Tigers toward the middle. Just a mini two-person wall up over the top. Trying to get a head on it. Trying to keep it alive. And Centennial tries to clear it. Valley back up. Lob toward the middle. Defenders are right there as Megan Nelson came in, but Centennial is going to clean it out of there, looks like, without problem. Lizzie Johnson up the left side, gets by the defender. Now back inside. And they can't keep control of it. Here comes Valley trying to get quick back break the other way. Outside to Megan Nelson. She tries to keep with it. And battles through the defender, keeps possession. And it'll stay with Valley. Allie Wyckoff defending on that. Trying to go down to the corner. And that'll be our first corner kick of the night. As Hannah Olson got it off the defender there. And the first corner kick here tonight for either team. Here's the in-swing and boot. And headed out by the defender. Still in front of the goal, but they clear it. Now back up over the top. Oh, almost got it in there to Hannah Olson, and then trying to chase that in, but not quite able to get there. For the Tigers was Abby Van Weingarten. And that'll stay with Valley. They'll keep it in their half here. No score in the first half. Trying to go up wide and a little too much. It goes out. For Centennial, and that's Allie Wyckoff who'll take the throw. And headed out of there by Sydney Fisher. Now Valley on the counter, into the middle. Gets by, she can't quite turn. Hannah Olson kind of got her feet caught up there. If she was able to turn on that, she'd had a point-blank shot. Allie's still pressing up here on Centennial. Trying to keep it in their half. And good job by Megan Nelson to win that one. Here come the Tigers. Trying to play it into the middle. Nelson off her foot. Or Olsen, excuse me. Valley getting to that ball. Van Weingarten sneaks through the defenders. Oh, she had a look up there. Olsen on a run through, but didn't see her, couldn't get it to her. Now they're keeping the pressure on, trying to keep it in their half. And Centennial sends it through, but the defenders are right there. Kenzie Olsen up ahead. You got Megan Nelson up the right side. They get it to her. And stays with Valley. Trying to turn into a defender there. Now up over the top. Not quite there. Oh, traps it, sneaks it through. Olsen does, but a little too much pace on that, and it goes out the back. Under 25 to play now. And here comes Jillian Nathang for Centennial. And that'll stay with Valley. Trying to sneak it up there in the corner. Now staying with it, but a push is going to be called. A little too much thank you in the back there. Libby Helverson. That was Valley. Back over, shot blocked. She wound up for that one, but Tori Euban was right there. Valley trying to keep it back alive. Sneak it over. Nelson plays it back. Valley, let's see their switch field here. Up ahead to the left side. And out to Centennial. Looks like they like working this right side right now. And that will go out back to Centennial once again. They've been playing on their half in front of their own goal there for quite a bit. Valley's kept them pinned back. Now clear across the field to Nelson. Up ahead. Hannah Olsen takes a shot, and that's wide. A little deep and behind the goal there. And C.J. Johnson getting ready to come in.
Tigers number 12, C.J. Johnson.
And again, that will stay with Valley. So Johnson replaced Sydney Sharp in the lineup. And again, it'll stay with Valley. Just over 22 minutes to play here in the first half. Not quite halfway through yet. No score at Valley Stadium. Oh, there's a nice pass through, but the defender's there. And Johnson heads it up. Helverson. Trying to go up through the middle, over the top to Johnson, went over her head. Now Centennial trying to find a way to move it up. That isn't going to do it. Looking for Olsen through there, but she'll take it to the side. Back over. And goes wide with it, but a little too much on it. Well, they didn't. Here's a goal. I thought that was out the back line there. But Megan Nelson gets the goal. .21:19 to play.
Tiger goal by number 7, Megan Nelson.
Megan Nelson is tied for the score lead in goals with 7 now. That makes it 8. And it puts the Tigers up 1-0 here with 21:19 to play, first half. I thought that ball was out the back. Didn't it look like Doug Dillevin here? Yes. And the AR over there said no. And that's why you don't stop until they blow the whistle. But she turned. And now that'll be a corner for Centennial, their first corner of the night. Here's the boot, comes low, and Kenzie Geiger tried to get a foot on it, now knocked away. Late on defense there by Alyssa Knudsen. So another corner. Here. That one into the middle. Knocked out. Centennial tried to lob it up over the top. I think they would have been offside had it gotten there. The way it looked, it'll stay with Centennial. So they've come right back after giving up the goal. And we're halfway through the first half here. They're trying to get right back and even it up. And a foul called on Valley. Centennial dribbles through and tried to sneak it in there to Marissa Smith, but couldn't. Centennial. And then the flag's up over there. There's going to be a push called, I believe, on Valley. And that'll be a free kick for Centennial. And the official over there talking. to Alyssa Knudsen. Now he's talking with the AR, determine where that kick is, and they're going to move it up a little closer. So that's going to be in a dangerous spot there for the Tigers now, and a good spot for the Jaguars. Coming in over the head, and they tried to keep it alive. But just over the head there, Marissa Smith, and it'll be a goal kick. But a good opportunity there for Centennial to try to even this match up. And here we go. Ben Weingarten will turn it. Now send it far up the right side and over the head of the defender. And set up Valley now in good position. Throw it in. Looks to get a little 1-2 going on the far side. Now back across. Took the quick shot over there. Megan Nelson looking for goal number 2. Over in that same. Likes that left side apparently. That's where she scored from. Wyckoff sends it up. But handled by Lily Overstreet, drops it back to the keeper. And there'll be a foul on Valley. It's now 5-1. Foul's called on Valley, so maybe they're playing a little more physical here than Centennial. I mean, nothing real hard, but just, little ones there, here and there to kind of slow down. There's a drive. Was going to go wide of the goal. Not a bad shot there by Naomi Lopez. But didn't hook back in. And now those flags are just laying down almost flat over there, so the breeze has really died off as the sun goes down. On a beautiful night here at Valley Stadium. Centennial, number 3, trying to knock off number 1 into the middle and almost turned and got a shot on that was Lopez again. Here comes Valley, going to try to quick counter up the left side. Got it up there. Nelson, left foot in, into the defense. And there's a foul up top by Jillian Nathang for Centennial. So free kick up high. Deep for Valley, but in a good spot. Trying to lob it up over there. There's a kick. Whoa, that was right over the top of the goal. Man, another foot in that. That was a scorcher. If that even catches the underside of the crossbar there, you got a chance of that one rattling in. But and it was dropping, just not dropping quite fast enough. Sydney Sharp back into the match for Valley. That one lobbed up to the corner and is going to go out before the Tigers can run it down. 15 minutes to play first half. Valley up 1-0 here on a goal 21-19 by Megan Nelson. As the Tigers trying to keep their record perfect on the season. And that one, almost a mistake, a big mistake, as coming through there was Lopez, but she got it but couldn't quite run it down. But that pass was almost in there to where Lopez could take it and keep right up the side. But Centennial will get the throw here. Allie Wyckoff drops it in there, and can't quite handle it. And they're going to say a push from behind on it. Valley coaching staff did not like that call there. But that'll be a free kick here out wide on the left side for Centennial. And the referee will make sure there's 10 yards in that two-person, I don't know if you call that a wall now. They back off, and it's just one little shield there. Head goal! Centennial evens it up. That was Kenzie Geiger. With 13:33 to play. We got a 1-1 match here. Geiger fouled it off the kick. Well, set kicks can be dangerous, and they played it perfectly that time. And we're tied. And a little new bounce in the step of Centennial as they send it up ahead. And it's the second goal of the season for Geiger. Just 2 assists. Now Centennial back the other way. And there's a foul again against Valley. And it was a foul out here that seemed like a little nothing at the sideline with the ball going out, but ends up turning into a goal. And they'll put it into play. Move it up.
Returning to the field for the Jaguars, number 15, Lexi Gutnick.
Lexi Gutnick, the junior, coming back in for Centennial. She replaces Naomi Lopez. I got to figure out a rule, Doug, in soccer where they take those ponytails and get them out of the way of the numbers. There. Makes it hard to see the numbers, and you got those that long hair over the back. Battle for it, and it's going to go out, stay with Valley. We're tied up, 11:27 to play first half, 1-1 here at Valley Stadium on CISN.TV. We got track on tonight and girls soccer. And Lizzie Johnson challenges. Centennial will keep it. Centennial now trying to take their first lead of the match after tying it up here. Allie Wyckoff runs it down, sends it across the field. And Allie trying to knock it down in the midfield there. Back over the middle. Valley pressing up, trying to hold them there in the middle. And they'll send it back. Ten minutes to play, first half, 1-1 tie here at Valley. Dart Angelson with you, Doug Dillevin on the camera and controls tonight on a beautiful night, Valley Stadium. Look out there and see how those rains have greened up the grass all the way around the stadium, and the buds starting to come out on the trees. let it go back to Valley. It's nice to have a nice night here after tornado sirens and rain and a little bit of everything last night here in central Iowa. And there will be a foul on Valley again as Lopez went down. I've got them for 8 here in the first half to 1 or 2 for Centennial. And last one was costly there as the free kick went in, and Kenzie Geiger sent it home for the equalizer. Valley up the side, just a little over the head there of Van Weingarten. She couldn't quite get turned on that like she wanted to. Now here comes Centennial, Nathang. Was looking for the run into the middle. Valley counters it outside, but a little too much pace. Defenders right there. Wyckoff with it. Valley steps in. A little battle in the middle. The field. Here comes Centennial. 4-on-4. Ooh, couldn't sneak it through. Trying to sneak it through up that left side. Now, here we go. There's a punch through, but nobody in the middle to get to it. There's Lizzie Johnson a little too far outside for that. And another foul. Yeah. A little bit of acting seemed like on that one, maybe. This time they'll switch fields over to Wyckoff. She dribbles through, tries to sneak it up ahead. Trying to turn on that. Lizzie Johnson comes in there. Now Valley's through. Trying to turn it the other way, and it goes out. They wanted a handball, but they didn't get it. They try to boom it up the other way. Van Weingarten turns it, lobs it up over the top. Megan no, that's Hannah Olson. And that'll stay out, so Valley's got them in a good spot there. 5:55 to play. First half, 1-1 tie. Valley will have the throw down here toward their own goal. Up over the top. Battle for it. Tigers beat him to the ball. Now in. Back over to the middle. Then Weingarten, left footer, goes wide of the mark. Emma Becker will come in for the Tigers.
In for the Tigers, number 23, Emmy Becker.
Emmy Becker. She gives Sydney Fisher a little rest. 5 minutes to play first half. Centennial tried to sneak it up ahead there to Nathang, but Tiger defense is there. Things can get a little dangerous in the push here in the last few minutes. You got to be ready on defense. Tigers up. Van Weingarten, middle, looking, and that shot will go wide. She had a Hannah Olson up there, and now Marissa Smith in for the Jaguars. The final 4:24. She'll replace Lexi Gutnick. Four minutes to play, first half. And that'll go out to Centennial. And listen, Knudsen went down hard over there, slow getting up, but she does now. Centennial would like nothing more to take a lead here at the half. Valley scored first, and Centennial then answered. And of course, Valley, they'd like the same here. Take that lead back. Oh, that one knocked back, but controlled by Valley now. And that'll go to Valley, as Emmy Becker was right there. Up ahead. Tried to push it. Going to run for it, but can't get to it. He's going to try to sneak it through there. It looks like Sydney Fisher will come back in. Sydney Fisher comes in. Battle for it on the far side. Under 2 minutes to play now, first half. Tied 1-1. Each team trying to make a run here. Lizzie Johnson battling down there. And Tori Euban sends it back over to Olivia Brown. See if Centennial can work it up here in the final 120. They sneak through the defense here. Bring it across, but nobody there yet. Keeping it alive, Centennial. Send it outside to Lizzie Johnson. Johnson tries to get by the defender outside. Left footer goes off. That'll be a corner for Centennial. And they got to get it quick as we're under a minute and the clock is rolling here. So they'll set up quick here. There's the boot. Winding in, headed up. Free ball out there, 30 seconds to go. Up ahead. Oh, man, just off the feet there. If she could have trapped that and turned and got a shot right into Marissa Smith. But that may be it as we wind down here. 10, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. We're to halftime. Tied 1-1. Number 1 Valley and number 3 Centennial here in a good girls matchup here on CISN.TV. We'll take a break for halftime, come back and talk a little bit about the first half and more after this on CISN.TV.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us. Or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing. 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we've got it all.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau's seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org.
The value of staying active cannot be overlooked in our lives or our young athletes. However, high-intensity workouts come with the risk of injury. If you or your child have sustained a sports injury, Select Physical Therapy in conjunction with Iowa Ortho are here to help with 2 convenient walk-in locations.
From diagnosis through recovery, you'll be put directly into the hands of experts who will evaluate and treat your sports-related injury.
Call us today for an evaluation.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
I opened the Hearing Clinic to offer patients and their families a positive healthcare experience. If you have trouble hearing clearly at church, at the movies, watching TV, or with your friends and family in a group conversation, what are you waiting for? In less than half an hour, we can give you peace of mind and answer any questions that you may have. Call us today to schedule your appointment. The Hearing Clinic, 515-440-3323. We listen. You hear.
Every month or so, there's another story in the media about when and how often we need to get our mammograms. Kind of confusing. When this happens, I like to consult with experts. So I called Iowa Radiology. They recommend women get an annual mammogram starting at age 40. They know that it's the best way to detect cancers early and save lives. And that's good enough for me. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule your mammogram. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
When people visit the Lodge of Ashworth, they fall in love with our grounds. They're impressed with our dining room, but it is our spacious 2- and 3-bedroom suites that attract the most attention. With bay windows, full kitchens, large walk-in closets, and modern appliances, the Lodge feels like home. We have suites move-in ready, or we will help you customize. Create a home office, media room, or bedroom for visiting friends or family. Call us today for a private tour and ask about our flexible pricing plans.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Big in Waukee during Schottenkirk Chevrolet's April sales event. New 18 Silverado Crew Cab 4x4, $35,990, $369 per month. New 18 Chevy Equinox LT, $199 per month. Great selection of the completely redesigned, bold new 18 Traverse. All inventory marked way down during the April sales event. Schottenkirk Chevrolet on the west end of Hickman, Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Strong community doesn't happen overnight. It takes a vision for the future, the ability to turn a challenge into a success, and individuals who inspire new generations of growth. Greater Des Moines has done a lot of growing over the years, and so have we. At Brick Gentry Law, your success is something that we create together. Thank you for making us a part of your community. Thank you for 50 years. Building a strong...
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community. You want to get...
We're at Valley Stadium. Darn Danielson with you on CISN.TV. 1-1 the score here. And run down the scoring for you with top-rated Valley hosting number 3 Ankeny Centennial in the girls matchup here. Megan Nelson got on the board first for Valley with 21:19 to play here in the first half. Just about halfway through, she had the ball on the left side. Looked like it was going out down there in the far touchline, but she brought it back in and got the goal. And that was Megan Nelson's, what do we got, 6th goal of the year for her. And Centennial came right back, was putting the pressure on, and then got a foul out wide, way wide left, and on the penalty kick in, Kenzie Geiger put the foot to it on the kick in and found the back of the net with 13:33 to play in the first half, and that tied it up 1-1 here at Valley. And for Geiger, that's her 2nd goal of the season. So Valley 7-0 here, looking to extend their streak, and they're really 2 goals. They've won all their games by 2 goals. The last couple, they won 4-0. Well, they were in that Burlington tournament. They won 8-1 over a Dunlap, Illinois team, 4-0 over Lee Summit, Missouri team, and then 2-0 over another Missouri team. And so they've been scoring a lot of goals of late, but Centennial held them to 1 here in the first half and matched them on it, whereas Centennial, they lost their first game of the season, but have then run off 5 in a row, lost over in that tournament to a team there from, I think, Missouri. 3-1, and then they came back and beat crosstown rival Ankeny 3-2 on Tuesday night. And I think that might have been a shootout, if I remember right, looking at the highlights. But anyway, so they're giving Valley all they can handle here tonight, and in a good position where they're sitting right now, tied 1-1 here at the half. So both teams coming back out. You get a little halftime music going you can hear there. And we'll take another break, and we'll be back and ready to kick off the second half after this on CISN.TV.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us. Or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we got it all.
To everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose. just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Here at Valley Stadium on CISN.TV, Dar Danielson with you tonight. Doug Dillevin running the controls and the camera here as Centennial kicked off to start the game, so Valley will kick off. They'll switch sides, and Valley will go from south to north this time. And you see Valley coming out in the white uniforms. And Centennial will come out here tied up. That's where they want to be. They got behind on a Megan Nelson goal by Valley with 21:19 to play, and then with 13:33 to go off a penalty kick, Kenzie Geiger found the back of the net for the Jaguars, and that's where we're at, 1-1 here. So 40 minutes to see what happens. And I'm not even going to mention the last two games I've done have been overtime here. The other night at Johnston, it was double overtime and went to penalty kicks. So, but who knows what will happen here tonight as we're set to go. Valley with it, quickly up the sideline. They're going to attack right away. Helverson up front with Megan Nelson. As Valley pressures up on the ball. Attacking here. And quick shot in to the keeper, Lopez. You see the Valley mode here is just to attack early into the middle and gets by Hannah Olson. Hannah Olson and Sydney Sharp up top. Now here comes Centennial. Up the right side, Kenzie Geiger has their goal tonight. Takes it up one-on-one. She stops it. Now back in to the middle. The defense is right there, though. And Valley will kick it out. Now Valley trying to push it back. Quick on the counter. And Weingarten up ahead. Tried to cross it, but picked off by the defender, but handled. And nice turn on the ball, Livy Helberson. There, nice play by her. As Valley coming out attacking right away, trying to get right back on top in this one. Centennial lobs it up over the top. And that'll be a foul called up high as Ninthang got knocked down, and that's going to be in a good spot about 20 yards out, just to the right of the goal. A free kick here. It looks like Lizzie Johnson will take it for Centennial. That's how they score. They scored on a free kick. A little bit farther wide out on the other end last time. So here's Johnson. As we're set now, running back in, Megan Nelson trying to get back in the middle there. Johnson left footer, knocked down, rebound, goal! And I think that was Tori Euban on the putback. And Centennial takes the lead. Here just about 3 minutes in to the first half. And again on a penalty kick. Oh, they say Marissa Smith, 19, not 9. So Marissa Smith with that. On the goal, 37-11. So here comes Valley back. Again pressuring. Cross. Whoa, that just about caught the upper right 90 there. What a good driving shot that was. And we just about were back even. As fast-paced action to start the second half here. And again, the penalty kicks have helped out Centennial off those set kicks. And now there's a flags up. And he says, play advantage on it. And now let it go back to Centennial. So the AR put up his flag for foul, but the center referee said play the advantage. So they keep playing then. And he determined that they had the advantage there. And that'll go out for a goal kick to Centennial. The reason they do that is if it looks like you have the advantage going toward the goal, they don't want to stop play. Headed high up ahead, knocked down by the Tigers. Comes Valley trying to push it up ahead. They've been trying to play it up fast. Get it outside. Back over. Oh, just a little too much there. And Geiger. Now up ahead. Distributed in there to the feet. Outside to Nelson. Nelson in. Weingarten tried to turn it over there. And headed up ahead. Nelson. Oh, nice ball played in and can't quite get the foot on it. It looked like a nice delivery into the middle. And they keep that alive down there on the end. Valley pressuring up again. Really playing everybody up here, trying to get this even back up. And quick hustle to the ball, but a foul again on Valley. And that's 2 already here in the second half. That one going against Libby Helverson. Both goals tonight for Centennial come off of free kicks following fouls by the Tigers. Boot down the middle. Centennial in the black there. Valley in the home whites. Jaguars with their first lead of the match. About 3 minutes in to the second half here. Nelson trying to play it out of there. And pressure staying on by Geiger. Oh, nice throw, clear up the line. Oh, good job, hustle by Helverson. Keep that one going. And that'll stay with Valley. Van Weingarten. Throw into Nelson. Nelson. Cross. And can't get to it, but they'll drop it out. Now looks for the give back. Long shot off the top of the post. Rebound is smothered by the keeper. So I think it was sent in by Hannah Olson. Helverson tried to get the rebound, but the keeper right on it there, Lopez. And, man, we've seen some action already here. A lot more in this first few minutes of the second half. Here comes Valley again on the attack. Outside to Megan Nelson. Left footer crossed and knocked away. Nelson coming right back at it. Tigers staying on the attack. Up the line, that time a little wide. On the push. Valley will again pressure up. They want to get this back even. And Centennial trying to just control it now. Against that pressure, if they can break back, the Tigers pushed up. Now Valley will have to drop back as they sneak through, send it outside. That'll stay with Centennial. They finally took a little pressure off now and got it back down on their own end. Valley got everybody dropped back, just one up high. Two defenders back with her. Olivia Wees back there for Centennial. We'll see. Sent it across and couldn't quite get the head on it, but going to try to run it down before it gets out the corner. Into the middle, and oh, good job by the keeper there. And it was Marissa Smith coming in, looking for her second goal. You got Smith and Jillian Thang up top there. Crossing the Thang, she turns with the left foot and it's high. On the shot. Got the ball into her, but she couldn't quite get turned and get over it. And now 10 minutes gone here in the second half. 2-1 Centennial. Trying to hand Valley their first loss of the season. A lot of match left, though. As they drop it back. Now up to Lopez. And Paige Freddy sends it over. Takeaway by Valley. Up ahead. Centennial back now the other way. He's trying to keep that pressure on, but here's Valley. Takes it away again. Up ahead, we're looking for Halverson there. Knutson turns it. And that'll stay with Valley. And we'll see C.J. Johnson come in. She comes in and gives Sydney Sharp a rest. Throw up the sideline. Valley handles it. Throw up into the middle there and almost off the rebound, Valley. And the battle, Nelson gets in there, banging bodies. Now here's Halverson. Halverson with Nelson up ahead. Under pressure. Now double teamed and kicks it off of Centennial. And they can't handle that one. Good defending back there by Geiger. Headed out by Knudsen. And that'll go out back to Centennial. So they've held off another charge here by Valley right now. That one goes up over the top. Marissa Smith going back, and now Valley will have to clear it out of there. It'll be a throw for the Tigers to the right of their goal. 27 minutes to go in the match. They're up 2-1. Trying to keep it alive and trying to clear it. And that one's a little too much. Lizzie Johnson got under that one and booted it out the back for a goal kick. Here comes Valley. On the charge, Hannah Olson. And they fall down, but they got their feet tangled up. It'll be Valley's throw. And out again. Looking for Helverson in there. Back to Valley. They trail 2-1 here against Centennial. Jaguars 2 minutes 19 seconds into the second half scored to take the lead. That was off a penalty kick. And now a corner for Valley. Valley just had one corner so far in this match, but now here's a set piece for them, a chance. Helverson over there to boot it. Up high, kept live-headed, now knocked out by Centennial. And Valley trying to control it. Back over to Helverson. And that'll be a corner again for the Tigers. Van Weingard keeps it on the ground. Left footer! Oh, caught by the keeper. Hard to tell that was going to go in, but it was a nice foot to it. Lopez, though, ran it down. Looked like it was angling for that upper right corner, but. And that one goes off Centennial. Mishandled there by Marissa Smith. And here comes the Tigers. And we'll have a couple substitutions. Look like Emmy Becker coming in for the Tigers. And Lexi Gutnick in for Centennial. Emmy Becker right in there trying to keep it alive. There's Becker. Ooh, tried to sneak it over down the line, but couldn't quite get it through the defense there. And Weingarten will take the throw. Deep throw in. Across. Try to go back up. Weingarten keeps it alive. Left footer handled right to the keeper as she came over. Marissa Lopez. He's done a pretty good job in there. For Centennial tonight. Holding off some furious charges here by Valley in the second half. Now here's Centennial on the run out. Trying to go wide. Can she turn on it? And still keeps it alive, but right back into the keeper off the shot by Marissa Smith. Valley looking to turn it and counter right away. Van Weingarten takes it. Sends it outside. And that'll be a foul on Tori Euban, the captain for Centennial. It's their first foul here the second half. And a free kick. Pretty deep, but you don't know. Never know. You get up under it here. You got Halverson set up in the middle. And they're heading toward her, but into the defense. Valley. Give them credit. They've been really hustling, getting to the balls, the free balls first. And there's a foul up top. Again, as a push against C.J. Johnson. So it'll be a free kick out deep. You got Nelson. Halverson and Olsen down there. And that one's going to go long and out the back. Didn't quite develop, I don't think, the way they wanted there. And here comes Naomi Lopez back in for the Jaguars. Valley trying to keep the pressure on. They get it outside. Almost snuck it through there to Megan Nelson. Now back up. Nelson again can't quite get to it. Defender falls down. That's Olivia Wee. Oh! Nelson. Good look at it. So again. Here comes Sydney Sharp back in. Valley really putting the pressure on, but so far Centennial's not giving up the equalizer here. They lead halfway now through the second half. 2-1. Jaguars. And Valley trying to control it. Up the sideline, they sneak through. And a nice tackle. No foul there. Got all the ball. And Valley back. They've been really pushing everything up. Now they'll drop it back a little bit, try to reset it. Looking for a hole in this Jaguar defense. Knocked down. Lopez sends it outside. Now up the sideline. On the run. Centennial's through there. Two defenders. Defender comes over and helps. Well, back up. Up to Megan Nelson. Nelson gives it up. Now knocked out too. Centennial will have a couple, or two, excuse me, Valley, a couple subs for Valley. Looks like Abby Van Weingarten will come in. And also Alyssa Knutson coming back in after getting a little breather over there. Down the line. Battle for it, Van Weingarten trying to get to it. And it'll go back to Centennial. Tigers trailing 2-1 here. Now just under 18 minutes to play. Centennial hanging on. They scored early in the second half to take their first lead. Off a penalty kick. Outside with it, Nelson. Nelson still battling. And now on the counter, here comes Centennial. Up ahead, outside. Oh, tried to turn. That one's high, still hanging around there. Knocked away off the kick by Geiger. And still in front of that goal now. The Tigers clear it out. Tell you what, Tori Euban, Olivia Wee, and Olivia Brown, some good defensive play back there for Centennial against a relentless attack here in the second half by Valley. Here come the Tigers again now. Get it through there. The thing. Well, the forwards up there, and they're keeping the pressure on. Wee throws it in, looking for Geiger in there. Back up. Ooh. Sneaks it by. On the run, Van Weingarten. In against the defender, looking for the shot across the goal. Knocked down by the keeper. Marissa Lopez. Van Weingartner almost caught her on the angle there, but Lopez is right there again. And unable to smother it. Alley now trying to turn it. And that'll go out to Centennial. "15 minutes to play here. Coming up on 15 minutes to play in the match. That one goes back off to Centennial. Tigers trying to even it up. Centennial trying to give the number one team their first loss of the season. And it'll be a throw for the Tigers. Knudsen lops it into the middle there. Back out. Good defending there by Geiger. Oh, pressured. Marissa Smith. Now she goes down. Defenders get back. But Centennial, they'll keep control. Keeping the pressure on themselves here. Nathang looking outside for Geiger. A little too much pace on that one, and that one's going to go out for a goal kick. She kind of eased it to the corner. Geiger could have run onto that probably, but Leanne Grandia will now, well, she's going to step back and let her teammate take the kick. And again, Centennial keeping the pressure on. 13:38 to play, 2-1 lead. Looking for the upset here. And that'll be a corner. I think she thought that went off of Centennial, but that'll be a corner now. The first corner here in the second half for Centennial. Both their goals have been scored off of free kicks. Now they'll try to get one off a corner here with Olivia Wee putting the right foot to it. In toward the middle. Oh, bouncing around and came back to the keeper there. Off of Valley. Almost a problem there. Quickly out. Valley back on the run. Elverson. Well, they'll drop it back as Centennial getting back there now. On defense. 2-1 Centennial lead. They scored to take the lead just a couple minutes into the second half here and have held it. And now a foul called on Olivia Wee. Over the top. Looking for Helverson in there. Now a big boot out, but Valley takes it. Now back over. As they're just trying to keep that ball out away from Valley. Valley has expended a lot of energy on the attack here. Well, we got a lot of time left, too. Into Blake Morrill. Now outside. Valley. Back over. Let's see if they switch field here. They will. They'll send it over to the left side. Looking up there for Nelson. Back over. Oh, tried a little heel kick to Nelson, but the defender was there. Now back over to Nelson. Nelson working one-on-one. Leaves it off. There's a shot. That's going to go wide and out over there. Gutnick in for the Jaguars. And Hannah Olson back in for the Tigers. Blake Morrill heads that up. Up ahead to Olson. Olson up the right side. Tries to send it across. Knocked away in the middle there by Euban. Tigers trying to get the equalizer. Up to Olson. And that'll go to the Jaguars. Under 10 minutes to play now in the match. 2-1 Centennial. Centennial. Back, nope, knocked down. Trying to pressure up there. The thing. They're keeping enough pressure on to make Valley use a little time here. Looking to double team the ball when they get those passes over. Keeping Wee and Euban back deep. Defending. Up over the top. That'll go to Valley. Under 9 minutes to play now. Trying to sneak it in the middle, but knocked out of there by the defender. Turns it Olson back. Valley's going to have to do some passing here to get it in. Oh, almost snuck it through there to Nelson, or Helverson, excuse me. But Lopez comes right up to take it. Valley find themselves in a spot where they haven't been too much this season, trailing here late in the match. This one over the top. Knocked down. And there's a push from behind. As Megan Nelson tried to get away with that, but yeah, Doug says I could even see that one from up here. And that ties the fouls up here in the second half, 3-3. The big one, of course, that first one at the start of the second half that led to the free kick and the goal scored by Smith. 7:30 to play. Clock rolling. 2-1 Centennial. They'll take their time coming up to get the throw. And Olivia Wee trying to throw it up over to the teammate. She hits it off the head, and that'll go out the backside for off the head of Kenzie Geiger for a goal kick here. Leanne Grandia boots it up. Things are going to get a little more physical, too, I think, here as Valley tries to get this ball back. Battling for it. Shoot it up ahead. But then lobbed up there by Euban. Helverson trying to play it, and then the foul called. Helverson push, so Valley chance now to move it up ahead. Off the free kick. In there, Helverson trying to run onto it, but knocked out. Staying with it. Outside, Helverson. Left footer across the goal. They can't quite get to it. They had Megan Nelson running on, but she couldn't get there in time. A little high. Now Centennial sends it up top. Yuknik. Valley back. 5:45 to play. Valley trailing 2-1. Here's Centennial back on the counter. Drop it back to Wee. Wee will handle it. Helverson coming over. Centennial fans starting to make a little noise here, feeling the possible upset of the #1 team. Played outside to Helverson. Helverson. Left footer. Going to go wide. There, maybe could have pushed it up a little more there. There's 5 minutes to play. Marissa Smith back in. She had the go-ahead goal here for Centennial. Tigers pushed up. Centennial tries to drop it back, knocked down. Sydney Sharp up ahead. Turn it. Up the left side. Van Weingarten with it. She'll throw it in. It'll look like a push off by Helverson, and it's knocked out. It'll stay with. Ellie Van Weingarten throw in, looking for Helverson. Kicked out again by Centennial. 4 minutes to play. Centennial up 2-1 here. Trying to knock off #1 on their home field. Outside, and Weingarten steps over, and it's kicked away by Geiger. Looking for the throw in, drops it in, and kicked out again by Centennial. They'll go up a little higher now, lobbed it over, and can't get there. Oh, waited on that, and that cost her. Back the other way with it, Smith. Smith taking it up the side and knocked away. It'll stay with Centennial, though. 3 minutes to play. Centennial take their time on the throw in here, leading 2-1. Geiger with the throw. Down to the thing, and it'll stay again with Centennial. Two and a half to play. And that'll stay with Centennial. Valley needs to get it and turn it and head back the other way quickly here. Yeah, it stays with Centennial. They're doing a good job of burning off some clock time here. And that one will go. A goal kick now to Valley as we go under 2 minutes to play. They need to get the ball up quickly. Grandia does. She'll give the boot on the goal kick. Sends it deep. Off Van Weingarten. Oh, they get it through there. Smith. Now back. Valley's got a counter. They need a goal to tie it. Helverson. Send back the other way out to Valley. Valley's throw. 117. Helverson now knocked away. Valley back to the keeper. Playing with trouble here. They got to get it up. Valley needs a goal to tie this. Under a minute to play. They send it up to the middle. Oh, knocked down. Good defense there. They send it back the other way. Smith coming in. Valley up ahead. 46 seconds. Trying to turn it. Centennial will keep it. 30 seconds from the upset here for Centennial. Headed out. This could be it. Valley on the throw with 14 seconds to go. Up ahead. They need a miracle shot here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll do it. The Jaguars have knocked off number 1. 2-1 here at Valley Stadium tonight. And 2-1, Centennial knocks off Valley. We'll take a break and come back and recap this match here tonight on CISN.TV.
/Iowa. Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
The value of staying active cannot be overlooked in our lives or our young athletes. However, high-intensity workouts come with the risk of injury. If you or your child have sustained a sports injury, Select Physical Therapy in conjunction with Iowa Ortho are here to help with 2 convenient walk-in locations.
From diagnosis through recovery, you'll be put directly into the hands of experts who will evaluate and treat your sports-related injury.
Call us today for an evaluation.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
I opened the Hearing Clinic to offer patients and their families a positive healthcare experience. If you have trouble hearing clearly at church, at the movies, watching TV, or with your friends and family in a group conversation, what are you waiting for? In less than half an hour, we can give you peace of mind and answer any questions that you may have. Call us today to schedule your appointment. The Hearing Clinic, 515-440-3323. We listen, you hear.
Every month or so, there's another story in the media about when and how often we need to get our mammograms. Kind of confusing. When this happens, I like to consult with experts. So I called Iowa Radiology. They recommend women get an annual mammogram starting at age 40. They know that it's the best way to detect cancers early and save lives. And that's good enough for me. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule your mammogram. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health. Every month or so.
When people visit the Lodge of Ashworth, they fall in love with our grounds. They're impressed with our dining room, but it is our spacious 2 and 3 bedroom suites that attract the most attention. With bay windows, full kitchens, large walk-in closets, and modern appliances, the lodge feels like home. We have suites move-in ready, or we will help you customize. Create a home office, media room, or bedroom for visiting friends or family. Call us today for a private tour and ask about our flexible pricing plans.
Here at Valley High School, an upset tonight is Centennial. Ankeny Centennial comes in and knocks off number 1 rated Valley 2-1, giving them their first loss on the season. Well, it's the Jaguars down here warming down in front of their bench, and the Tigers have gone to the locker room. But here's how it played out tonight. Dar Danielson with you on CISN.TV. Megan Nelson got Valley on the board with 21:19 to go in the first half. She took it in from the left side, got the goal there. Both of Centennial's goals tonight came off of free kicks after fouls, and Valley had 9-2 fouls in the first half. The first goal, 13:33 to go, off a free kick that was way wide to the left of the goal, but booted in there, and I don't remember who kicked it, but Kenzie Geiger was there with the foot on it, and that made it 1-1. Went to halftime tied at 1, then early in the second half, 37-11, in fact, or 37-41, so it was, 2:19 in to the second half. Marissa Smith off a penalty kick that was right up here high, about 18 yards out on the right side, and got it into Marissa Smith, and she sent it home, and Centennial had the 2-1 lead. And, of course, that was early on, and Valley really came roaring back, several shots on goal, and a good night between the posts there for Marissa Lopez for Centennial. She held off everything as Valley really pressed up in a big charge there in the second half, and I think they ran out of steam late there, and then Centennial able to hold them off here. But Centennial, the 2-1 win here tonight over number 1 Valley. Valley falls to 7-1 with their first loss of the season, and Centennial moves to 7-2. For Valley, they host Southeast Polk next Tuesday night, and for Centennial, they host Ames, so a couple of good matches there. Now, the new ratings came out yesterday. They come out on Thursday, so Valley will stay number 1, and then depending on what happens through the rest of the week till next Thursday, they could still be there. But for right now, Centennial, they're number 3, but they can maybe claim that they're the best team after knocking off Valley here tonight. But either way, we know in this CIML, all these teams are tough in this 5A too, here in central Iowa. So a big win for Centennial on the road here tonight at Valley, and the Tigers, they'll have to regroup, and I'm sure they will, and come right back out here against Southeast Polk on Tuesday night. And again, Centennial will host Ames. So for Doug Dillevin, that's going to wrap it up here tonight on CISN.TV. 2-1, Centennial, Downs Valley on CISN.TV.